This is Brandon Lee with BetFirms.com here with your 2012 Washington football predictions. Washington enters the 2012 season following a 7-6 campaign that saw it finish third in the Pac-12 North with a 5-4 record. The Huskies started the season strong with wins in 6 of their first 8 games, but finished 1-4, a stretch that included a 67-56 loss to Baylor in the Alamo Bowl. Last season, the Huskies ranked 4th in the Pac-12 in scoring and 7th in total defense with 33.4 points and 409.9 yards per game. An exceptional sophomore season from quarterback Keith Price was a big reason why they were able to boast such a prolific offense. Price completed 66.9% of his passes for 3,063 yards with a school record 33 touchdown passes and 11 interceptions. With 3 starters back on the offensive line and a pair of established weapons in the receiving corps, Price appears poised for another strong season. Wide receiver Casey Williams and tight end Austin Safarian Jenkins were good as freshmen and will be even better as sophomores. The 6'6" Safarian Jenkins, who caught 41 passes for 538 yards and 6 scores, has the looks of an All-American. The biggest area of concern is running back, since Chris Polk decided to leave early for the NFL. Junior Jesse Collier, who was Polk's backup the past 2 seasons, will be looking to show what he can do as a feature back. If Collier isn't getting the job done, sophomore Bishop Sankey is another option. The stop unit was among the worst in the country in 2011, ranking 108th in scoring defense and 106th in total defense, with 35.9 points and 453.3 yards allowed per game. The Huskies were second to last in the Pac-12 in both of those categories. Washington really missed defensive end Holly Jamora after he went down with a season-ending knee injury early in the season. He will form a quality duo with fellow defensive end Josh Shirley, who had 8.5 sacks in 2011. 2 starters return in the linebacker corps, sophomore John Timu and junior Princeton Fuimano. The Huskies will need these 2 linebackers and others to take their game to a new level. The secondary might be the strongest unit. Returning starters Desmond Trufant and Sean Parker are good players, and the unit should get a boost from 5-star recruit Shaq Thompson. Parker had 91 tackles and 4 interceptions from his strong safety position last year, the most of any returning player in those categories. Now for my Pac-12 prediction, I have Washington picked to finish 3rd in the North Division. Washington get off to a slow start, which means it must finish stronger than it did last season. It travels to LSU and Oregon and has home games against Stanford and USC in 4 of its first 6 contests, so it could potentially be 2-4 at the halfway point. The good news is each of its final 6 games are winnable. The bad news is 4 of those games are on the road, where the Huskies went 1-4 last season. The offense should be able to put some points on the board, so the defense will determine if they can win 8 games for the first time under Sarkisian.